Napalpal na Paolo Bugia. Here comes Topex Robinson and now bago ni Ray Castillo. Robinson inside. And the left is good. Dalawa ang nando sa harapan niya na mas malalaki sa kanya, but Robinson still found a way to score.
Well, how about the little guy shooting over two big guys right there in the paint?
Precisely. The Purefoods lead is 7 at the kanilang bola ng Castillo. The last pass to Pedro Raimundo. Raimundo against Rico Villanueva. Oh, what a pass to Mark Pingris! A pass by Pedro Raimundo to Mark Pingris inside.
And Coach Jengao has to be concerned with the points in the paint. Purefoods, the majority of their points are all coming right inside that paint area. So the Bulls have to do a better job defensively.
Even James Yap is scoring on layup. One of our topics, Robinson trying to score against Jun Lipot, Kirby Raimundo, and Mark Pingris combined underneath the basket.
That's the tenacity that you know the Red Bull club is known for. The littlest man on the floor is the one penetrating the lane for Red Bull.
Pingris with the first foul. We have a timeout. Every day, okay. Sigurado ka dyan. Ito po yung dalawa nating bisita, no? Andre Iguodala of the 76ers and Channing Frye of the Knicks.
Yes, as we mentioned earlier, two of the young superstars in the NBA.
Bisita po natin dito sa Topex Robinson picked up a foul from Mark Pingris, his first, and Robinson at the line. Sabi ko nga kanina, no, tatlong malaki ang kinalaban ni Topex Robinson. Sinamo niya si Kirby Raimundo, si Mark Pingris, at si Jun Lipot. And he drew the foul from Pingris. 1 of 2 by Topex, and the lead is 8 para sa Purefoods. Mark Pingris, Sinadrich. Nice handoff to Kirby Raimundo. Good fake.
Nice acrobatic move there by Kirby Raimundo to finish that play. And another inside the paint point for the Purefoods team.
Those handoffs between the Purefoods players are killing Red Bull. Field goal scoring, 5 of 16 to the Giants. And another miss here by Red Bull. Here comes Roger Yap, who's in the ball game for the first time. Binigay kay Kirby Raimundo. Raimundo to Mark Pingris. Ginabas kay James Yap. Topex Robinson nagabunay sa kanya. He misses the shot. And the rebound. There's going to be a loose ball foul. Is it on Pingris? Yes. That's number 2 on him.
Well, they had Larry Punisher trying to box him out, so he tried to get to the offensive boards. I was really surprised James Yap did not dump that ball right back into Mark Pingris, who is being guarded by Larry Punisher.
They leave Topex Robinson open. And the rebound taken by Roger Yap. It was just too tempting for Topex Robinson. Roger Yap. 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Yapon lamang ng Purefoods 10. Kirby inside. Offline and out. Cyrus Bago nakita sila ni Punisher. Punisher tuloy-tuloy. Pinagtalo James Yap.
Looks like he was flipped there on the arm. Instead, the ball goes the other way for Purefoods.
Here comes Roger Yap. James. It's Kirby. Back to James Yap with the open shot.
Yeah.
You know, he can shoot over a guy. That time he was wide open. TM Presian. Mula sa pinalakas na TM. Power to the people.
That really hurts Red Bull. They had a layup on one end. They didn't make it. And Purefoods comes back and hits a three-pointer.
Here's Enrico Villanueva. Trying to go hard against Jun Lipot, and he draws another foul to the consternation of Coach Ryan Gregorio. That's going to be number 2. Jun Lipot. Samantala, ito na naman ang binigay na pagkakataon kay James Yap. Pero libreng-libre. Siyempre, TM Treser at ito ng pinalakas na TM. Power to the people. James Yap now with 9 points in the game para sa Chunky Giants. Enrico Villanueva has given 2 charities on account of the second personal foul on Jun Lipot. You can tell, Coach Norman, that majority of the people here in the Coliseum are fans of Purefoods. They smell a championship tonight.
Well, actually, that's been the case throughout this series. A lot of Purefoods fans have come out to support their team. Of course, Red Bull has their share of fans here, but the majority of the Coliseum seems to be for the Chunky Giants.
Madonna and Rica Villanova makes both. And it cuts the lead of Purefoods somewhat down to 11 at 22-11, 3:05 to go in the first quarter.
And Red Bull, they're going to be in a 1-2, 1-1, three-quarter trap, and they're going to have to try to find a way to shut down that lane area, keep Purefoods out of the middle.
Here comes Roger Yup. He takes it inside. Ooh, nowhere to go.
Well, that might be the answer. Nick Tennessee, who stepped over to distract Roger Yup.
Did a good job of it. 2:51 to go in the first quarter. We have this timeout. At the moment.
At the moment, huh?
At the moment. They're still coming in. Enrico Villanova misses. Kirby put him on a rebound. Purefoods on top by 11. First quarter for Lama.
On the other side, Red Bull really bleeding for their points inside the paint area. Purefoods is really ganging up on defense.
And it's obvious that Red Bull also wants to score inside, but they've not had quite the kind of success that Purefoods has had. Although that time Mark Pingree missed the shot. Shalita Cruz is now the point guard. Ooh! That's James Yap's second shot block in the first quarter.
Well, Shalita Cruz had blown by James Yap. He didn't know James Yap was still trailing him on that play.
He got caught. Nick Tennessee, the basket, Chavez Baguio.
Three-point field goals. Chunky Giants 2 out of 3. Red Bull has not attempted a three-point shot yet.
Which is curious. Oh, here's one. Chavez Baguio. Voila.
Very low shooting percentage for Red Bull in this first quarter.
It's been held down to 11 points, and we only have a minute and 46 to go in this quarter. Turnaround jumper by Kirby is good.
3 more points in the paint for Purefoods, as now they're attacking this zone defense that Red Bull has put up.
And Raimundo already has 8 points in the game. Chavez Baguio sees a small opening. Kinaliwa, malakas. And Mark Pingree para sa rebound, or Richard Yee at the rebound. Here comes Roger Yap zigzagging to the front court. I guess he zigzagged too much.
A little bit too much. The ball went out of bounds.
He zigged and he zagged, and he lost it on the zag. A minute and 20 to go. First quarter. At 13 ang kalamangan nitong Purefoods Chunky Giants. Pumasok na si Junti Valenzuela para sa Red Bull at si Peter Junsi Mota.
Blocks in the game. Chunky Giants with 4 so far. Red Bull with 2.
Traveling on Nick Tennessee. So 65 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And we were saying, as we keep saying every time these two teams play, Red Bull cannot afford to be left behind by Purefoods in the early going. They'd like to keep it close, but it's anything but close at the moment.
Well, that all started because Nick Tennessee had to pick up Simone on the outside, and of course, he was too fast for Nick Tennessee. And once he penetrated, everybody started helping on defense, and now Roger Yap is on the line for 2.
Dati po na siya na tinawagan ang kanyang unang personal foul. Roger Yap makes the first.
And if you're Red Bull, you just don't want to dig a hole for yourself here in the first half and then have to really use up so much energy to get back into the basketball game.
Roger Yap of Cebu City, making it a 26-11 count, and Barako has not scored in over 2 minutes now. Out of his advantage for the Jazz, trying to take it out to Nick Tennessee, and the open shot para kay Junti, ayaw pa rin. Richard Yee para sa rebound for Purefoods. Here's Roger Yap. Bigay kay Kirby Raimundo. Nothing going here para sa Red Bull. They've been scoreless in over 2 minutes, as we mentioned earlier. And we're closing in on the last few moments of the first quarter. Long three-pointer. Ooh, Nick Tennessee. They surely needed that. Isang TM press mula sa pinalakas na TM power to the people.
That was a huge hit there by Nick Tennessee. And of course, Red Bull with fouls to give as Juti does give up a personal foul.
James Yap, yes.
Only the second team foul for Red Bull.
Samantala, babalik muli si Jun Lipot. Papalitan niya sa Kirby Raimundo with only 4.3 seconds remaining here in the first period. So time for one last play here para sa Purefoods. Roger Yap.
Good foul there by Salino Cruz. And Red Bull still can give at least 2 more fouls.
2.2 seconds left in the first quarter. The order of the day is to prevent Purefoods from scoring any more points with that much time remaining. Roger Yap goes up. Aray. Wow. That's one big aray there, Coach Norman.
So Larry Furnicher was just a little bit too close on that play. You can see Roger Yap is going to jump forward and right into the defense of Larry Furnicher. Larry's going to pick up the foul.
And about a shot here by Roger Yap.
That's exactly what Red Bull did not want to see happen.
Exactly. Roger Yap playing out of the University of San Jose Recoletos in Cebu. Yes, he completes it. Wow. 16-point lead by Purefoods over Red Bull in the first 12 minutes of play. Stay tuned for the second quarter, folks. As expected, big crowd on hand. Dito po sa Araneta Coliseum para sa Game 6 ng ating labanan na Purefoods Chelsea Giants at ang Red Bull para sa kampiyonato ng ating Philippine Cup. At ito po yung nangyari kanina, no, ha? And foul given by Larry Furnicher with only a second, barely a second to go. And that gave Roger Yap a bonus shot.
We're going to see here Roger Yap is going to make contact with Larry Furnicher as he jumps a little bit towards him. The problem, Furnicher has his arm up right there and reaches in on top of the basketball. That's why he was called for the foul.
Well, he tried to check his move, but it was a little too late. At napituan na. Coach Chot Reyes, how do you see the ball game at the moment?
Well, obviously, like you said from the start, it's about shooting percentage, and I don't need a stat sheet to find out, to know that Purefoods is completely out-shooting Red Bull. But more than the shooting, what would bother me if I'm Coach Yang Giao is that I've given up 30 points in the first quarter, and Purefoods is not running. I think the name of the game for Purefoods in the series has been really controlled. They don't want to get into an all-out running game with Red Bull, and yet they gave up without scoring in transition. Purefoods scored 30 points. That's got to be the big problem in Coach Yang Gao's mind right now. How to hold off that scoring of Purefoods, how to improve their defense.
All right, thank you, Coach Chot. Here, Salino Cruz having some problems also against Peter June Simon to compound their woes. Nakita natin that Purefoods seemed to have an easy time of it initially in layups, but then they also started to score from the outside. So what do you do?
Well, Purefoods did have three-point shots in that first quarter. As the ball goes out of bounds, it's still going to be with the Red Bull team. But in that first quarter, Ed, Purefoods shot 52%, Red Bull 20%, and Purefoods 20 rebounds. Red Bull only 8. So the energy problem may be showing its ugly head again for Red Bull if they're really not taking care of their defensive board.
But this time, Roger Yap sticking too close to Junti Valenzuela. He will pick up, Roger Yap will pick up his first personal foul. Sa unang minuto po tayo mga kaibigan ng ating second quarter. At wala pong diferensya yung mga TV. Talagang yan ang score. And look at, this is what you were mentioning, Coach Norman.
20% for Red Bull as Larry Furnicher misses from the outside. Tennessee with the rebound, and he scores.
Vic Crazy now starting to assert himself, coming off the bench para sa Red Bull. At giving them a big lift. Here's the trapping defense again by Red Bull. Trying to stymie the offense of the Purefoods Chelsea Giants and trying to delay their entry to the front court. Pero ito mabilis makagawa ng sitwasyon ng mga taga-Purefoods. Richard Yee napatikan pero may sundot daw sabi ni Coach ni referee Boyd Cruz. Salino Cruz.
Once again, Purefoods finding it so easy to get into that lane area, though, as Richard Yee just took one hard dribble And Salino Cruz had no other choice but to reach in on that play. It looked like Richard Gee was headed straight to the basket.
That's right. Jun Lipot. Maatras. Habang kay Mike Rayback. Lipot makes his move. Whoa! Good shot by Jun Lipot. And once again, Purefoods ups the lead to 16 points. Doble. Juki Venezuela inside again. Oh! Shot block! Mark Pingree. Tumahan over to right to the up. Today, he goes up. He's blocked by Mike Rayback. Salino Cruz gets it over to Juki Venezuela. Venezuela gets Jun Lipot. The layup is good. Sexy play by Juki.
And great defense on both ends of the basketball court for both teams.
9 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the second quarter. Got a big lead here. Para sa Purefoods Chunky Giants. Hoping to end this one tonight. They failed to do that last Wednesday. And Red Bulls looking to disappoint them again this Friday. Gradually up from the outside. Larry Funacher has it. Binigay kay Salino Cruz. Salino Cruz waits for Mike Rayback. Binigay kay Vic Teresi. He's open. Wala. And Jun Lipot gets the rebound para sa Purefoods. Roger Yap sinesenya sa play number 1 para sa Chunky Giants. Para sa Salino Cruz. Lumalabas si Peter Jun Simon. Simon against Larry Funacher. Simon going baseline. Di makatira sa ilalim. Binigay kay Roger Yap. Yap inside. Pingree.
What a game.
Reverse layup. Making it there. Mark Pingree, the most improved player in 2006.
Well, you can see the Red Bull defense just stop on that play as they actually lost their men when Simone drove to the baseline and there was nobody there underneath the basket.
Well, mayhem broke loose on the defense of Red Bull as Mark Pingree got that spectacular layup off. Dito makikita natin.
You can see there Larry Funacher and Vic Teresi not knowing who to guard there. Mark Pingree taking advantage of it.
And Teresi just made too late to try and stop him.
Mark Pingree has had a great year coming from the Air 21 team.
Right.
Found a home here with the Chunky Giants.
He looking like he's really at home. Juki Venezuela reaches to the sky. Good hand by the basket. Juki once again, malakas yan. And Jun Lipot has the easy rebound.
And Red Bull's very tight shooting the basketball here in the game so far.
Tight is the word. Right, Castillo looking at Kirby Raimundo. Jun Lipot. Binigay kay Peter Jun Simon. Simon goes up. Manila. Here's Juki Venezuela para sa Red Bull. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Pinalik kay Juki Venezuela. Pinirang sa kanya sa labas. Yes! Pio Trish. Wala sa pinalakas na team. Power to the people.
That's confidence for you as UT just shot an air ball on the previous play and comes back and hits the three-pointer.
And he cuts the lead somewhat down to 13 at 34-21. Kirby. Cross court to Noy Castillo. Open shot! That's it, in now. Teresi for the rebound. Out to Salino Cruz. Salino Cruz pulls up against Noy Castillo. Cross court to Juki Venezuela. Titira na naman si Juki. Ayun. Noy Castillo. 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Castillo signaling the play para sa Purefoods Chunky Giants. Mark Pingree. Kirby gets it over to Castillo. Open shot for Peter Jun Simon. And Teresi has another rebound. Larry Funacher sees Juki Venezuela up ahead. And he is fouled. And one. Yes, by Peter Jun Simon. Juki Venezuela has 7 points in the game. Coming off the bench, part of the Red Bull tonight. As the rebound by Mick Teresi and Larry Funacher with good recognition.
That's a great pass there by Larry.
Yeah. So what's this? He has his second personal foul. Juki Venezuela will get.
He has a chance for a three-point play, and Red Bull will retain the basketball because of that foul.
And that's because they take up out of Red Bull. 7-11 remaining in the second quarter. And the Purefoods lead is 10 points. And again, the coach trying to go to James Yap para kay Peter Jun Simon.
You can feel Red Bull grinding away here, trying to get back into this basketball game before the halftime.
Well, that's the way they did it back in Game 5. They did it silently but effectively. Larry Furniture double team. Nick Panisi's open. No. Larry Furniture trying to get the rebound back, but he loses it to the baseline. But around 7:02 to go. Dito sa ating second quarter ng Game 6. We have a timeout by Purefoods. But our Mentos extreme habang move of the game. And on the rebound play here, may foul na tatawagin na. Could be on Larry Furniture.
That's right, Larry Furniture trying to box out on the play. Actually went under Kirby Ramundo. He's going to pick up the foul.
That's going to be number 3 on him. Number 3 on Larry Furniture. Right, Castillo na tawag play para sa Purefoods. Kirby Ramundo. Binigay kay Mark Pingley. Palakas. Larry Furniture para sa rebound. Binigay kay Junti Valenzuela. And Selena Cruz will bring it up para sa Red Bull. Junti Valenzuela.
Faster than better.
Yeah, that's what you talked about. But
second quarter, actually, Red Bull up 5 in that category.
Nice way back. A little tentative on that move.
Substitute to the Red Bull, Lord Morales for Larry Furniture and Rico Villarreal for Mark Pingley.
At mga higara diha sa Cagayan de Oro. Ayong gabi ninyo, labi na sa atong amigong former World Junior Lightweight Champion Rene Barrientos. At mga amigo diha sa Cagayan de Oro. Sa atong among tunay diha, Governor Oscar Moreno. Salamat kayo. Mike Pingley is blocked by Pinisi.
So foul on Kirby Ramundo coming over the top. Looks like Red Bull was in a box of 1 on that last play. Take a look at it the next time down defensively for them.
And let's take a look at another sequence here. This time, Junti Valenzuela with the TM3. At ito na pinalakas na TM. Power to the people. 6:04 to go in the second quarter. Labang na 10 ang Purefoods. And Rico Villarreal is back. Villarreal looking around. He's inside. Nick Panisi is open. And he chooses to attack. And the hook shot by Nick Panisi, who now has 7 points to go with 5 rebounds.
Smart play there by Nick Panisi. Using the dribble to get a little bit closer to the basket for that jump hook. The Funky Giants have not scored in the last 3 minutes.
Sila naman yun ang inalat. And Kirby Ramundo confronted with a turnover, although he claims that he was somehow bumped there.
And notice the defense of Red Bull now shutting down the middle. Nick Panisi has had a lot to do with that for his size and really taking away a lot of easy baskets that Purefoods was getting in the first quarter.
Selena Cruz laban kay Paul Arcadi. Junti Valenzuela. Valenzuela makes his move. Pinabas kay Nick Panisi. Panisi back to Junti from the side. Malakas na naman. Selena Cruz trying to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Red Bull.
Really had something to do with saving the basketball for his team, getting inside for that offensive rebound.
Umabot po kanina lamang ng 16. Ang kalamangan ng Purefoods now down by half. Wala na lang. Ooh, big shot block again by Mark Pingley. And Paul Arcadi is fouled by Selena Cruz.
Really good what Mark Pingley does when he blocks the shot. He does not really come down with his arm. Instead, he just catches you up top. And a lot of times, most of his shot blocks are kept in bounds. So he's not really throwing them out of bounds. He has a chance to recover his shot block.
That's what we call the payong shot block. Like an umbrella. Meantime, Selena Cruz also picked up his 3rd personal foul. Mark Pingley has it. Kirby Ramundo. Ramundo working against Junti Valenzuela. There's a fancy pass. At the big team, Nick Panisi to Junti Valenzuela. Valenzuela to the front court. Valenzuela gets it over to Nick Panisi with a 3-point shot. Not there. And the loose ball picked up by James Yap. James Yap into the front court. They get Paul Arcadi. Arcadi signals play number 1. 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
There's no question. Red Bull, they're definitely in a boxing one, and they're boxing this guy with the basketball, James Yap.
Oh, do what you want. But James Yap will still score. He's got 11 points now. Salida Cruz, laps it over to Enrique Villanueva. Villanueva to Juti Venezuela. Venezuela with a 3-point shot. Yes! The push mula kay Juti mula sa pinalakas na TM. Power to the people.
Red Bull, they've really been living by that 3-point shot here in this second quarter, and that's what Purefoods is giving them.
Well, you did mention that they needed to shoot better from the 3-point line. Taking the shot blocks of Mike Pingles. And a foul is going to be called on Lordy Tugande. Speaking of shot blocks, I also counted at least 2 from James Yap in the first quarter. Samantala, we've got a couple of substitutions here by the Red Bull. Papasok si Topex Robinson at later si Travis Bago. Si Topex muna for Salida Cruz.
Yeah, Salida Cruz has 3 fouls in the game, so he's going to take a rest. He is the one guarding Kirby Raimundo.
Right. Topex Robinson helps out. On the swing over to the other side. He would have left Bonatati open. And Topex Robinson picks up his first personal foul. He has just come in. He had just come in for Salida Cruz, who picked up his third. Ngayon naman, si Lordy Tugande papalitan na. Yung Cyrus Bago sa panig ng Red Bull.
Both teams now with 14 fouls here in the second quarter.
At Pingles. Pingles attack. Good. Sinisi. To Topex. Pero si Juti Valenzuela, titira na naman ang 3. Not there. Oh, the loose ball picked up by Enrique Villanueva. And there is a foul spotted by referee Boyd Cruz. Lucky break here by the Red Bull.
You're correct, because there were 2 Purefoods players right underneath the basket, and Enrico was able to get that basketball. Oh, the third personal on Mark Pingles, so he's going to have to take a seat probably also.
Correction on the foul called by referees. The foul is on Richard Yee.
Okay, they just made a correction. It is Richard Yee who is called for the foul. His first. Shot by Enrique Villanueva. 9 points for the newlyweds. Villanueva, one of those responsible for the big comeback by Red Bull in game number 5. And it closes the gap again here in the second quarter. Purefoods up by only 5 now. We have a 30-second timeout being called here, so we'll hang on to the air. It's a big rally once again being mounted here by Red Bull Coach Norman. How did they do this?
Well, Enrico's been getting to the foul line. That's 4 for 4 for him in the second quarter from the free throw line, and I think they've done a better job. Red Bull has done a better job of shutting down the middle. I think Tennessee's size had a little bit to do with that. He was able to really get rid of those holes that seemed to be there in the first quarter as far as Red Bull's defense was concerned. And, you know, Purefoods, they're giving Red Bull the 3-point shots. Red Bull has not really shot a very high percentage, but they've made enough to get back into this basketball game.
That's a big stride that they've chewed